G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Biker Bits garage where I tinker around on my bikes. Remember, there's no mechanic on duty here. Right, now I've got a problem. 2009 DR650, like to call him Max, and he's got an issue with his choke. So come over and have a look. Righto, there's our choke. That's in the off position. If I try and turn it on, that's it. I can't get it to go any further than that. That should come all the way down, so it's not doing anything, and I can't for the life of me get it to bloody change. So we've got to figure out why that's doing that. Right, so the first thing it's either going to be a problem up at the handlebar switch area, or the cable, or something to do with on the carby. Now, because I've got a big 36 litre bloody Safari tank, I've got to take side covers, seat, Safari tank to be able to have a look. So that's what we're going to do right now. Tell you what guys, that was one of the best things I ever did, was changing all the bolts. So I just use a Phillips head to be able to get all that stuff off. Righto, so the pain in the arse bit is just getting these wires. I have these bolts wired up because there's a brass insert. I have anti-seize on it. Don't over tighten them. So I've got to wire them up. Boom. Alright, let's see. Yeah, nice and easy, I think that is. Righto guys, so we're nearly ready for lift off. Turned off my petcocks. Got to get rid of these little doodads there. Get ready for all the petrol to run out of that hose. Oh. Righto. And of course it's a Safari tank, so we've got two petcocks, one on either side. Oh, jeez, righto, petrol everywhere. Hence for putting the gloves on. I have two filters on this, so one for this side of the tank and another one on the other side. You could run one, but that's just the way I did it. So I'll just tuck that up so it doesn't bloody start leaking. Righto, we should be good to lift that off. Okay, so we should, I don't even know how much is in there. Should be able to just wiggle that off. Boom. Oh. Sit this over here. Beautiful. Love it when it's easy. Now to find the issue. I might actually pull this roller door down because it's getting bloody cold. Rightio guys, so everything's off now. I've wiggled the cable. I found which cable it is. I've wiggled it and still nothing. So my smartest thing is to now work up here. So I'm gonna have to take this off and then get a closer look. Alrighto guys, so this is the little mechanism here, and it's just nothing. So I'm going to have to take this whole thing apart and see if there's something bloody jamming it in there. I don't know. Might just need a bit of a clean up. Oh, right, so we should just have two screws underneath here. Should be big long ones. That one. Oh. Right. Let's see what comes out. Nothing bloody obvious. I'll just see if I can see anything crazy in there. It looks dusty, no big lumps. Oh, WD-40, bit of a squirt. This bloody rag in the way. Well, I might give that a squirt in there. Looks pretty good. Rightio, guys. I don't think the problem is up here. I mean, that all looks good. Cable looks in good nick up here. So it has to be back down there, and the way it kind of like just hit something hard. Makes me think that it's not something to do with like the cable's frayed or something inside. Must be something down there, I don't know. Alright. Rightio guys, what you're looking at there, this is the choke cable that goes into the carby. I've also got the two, throttle cable things here. I've just taken 2 screws out just to loosen that up. And what I did was, now this thing here is actually a plastic, kind of like a nut thing. And what I had to do was basically get in there, because there's no way to get a spanner or anything on there. So I had to use this, and I just undid it. And as you can see, it's loose now. So totally loose. But the bloody thing won't come out. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to just slide out. Oh, well, there you go. Just like that. So that might be my problem, is that this was bloody, it must be gunked up or something, and that's what was preventing it. So what I'm going to do is just sit that there, and if I now see if I can move, aha, look at that. Now it's working. Brilliant. Rightio guys, so as you can see there, we've got quite a bit of crud sitting in there. Now the object of the game is to get this crud out without blowing it back into the carburetor, because whatever goes into that carburetor is going to go into your bloody engine. So you can't just go blowing this out, as far as I know. So I'm going to just play around with cleaning that there, and then I'll give this a bit of a clean up as well, and then hopefully that'll fix my problem, and we should be back on the road. Okay, so what I'm going to use is, I've got a whole heap of cotton buds here. Just going to use regular Kero. I've got all my bloody lights. Some might be a bit blurry. We'll see. The idea is the Kero won't be a problem, but it should stick all this gunk and then also help to loosen anything as well. Right. Hopefully you can see that. So that's the shit that's coming out. Yeah, obviously my first thought is that, I'll get a little bit of, sandpaper, roll it up and I'll do it. But you don't want, because this is all kept, I'm not pulling the carby apart and cleaning it. You definitely don't want sandpaper in there, because obviously sandpaper has sand on it, and you definitely don't want sand in there. All I'm going to do is just keep doing that, guys, until I'm happy with it being clean. I'll come back to you. Right, so that part that I was showing you that I was first cleaning, that was just where the nut screws in, because obviously as the slide came out, it brought all the crap and dumped it into the threads. So I eventually got it to where nothing's coming out in the thread area. So then that's what's coming out of the slide area. Oh, hang on, sorry. That's what's coming out of the slide area. Bloody filthy. Getting cleaner now. Righto guys, so I've just used Kerate, just cleaned that up with a rag. It seems pretty smooth and clean now. So all we've got to do is put it back together. Right, so all we're going to do is whack that in there. And look at that, nice. That's nice and smooth. So hopefully we can get this done up. It should be, all right. Well, I'm gonna have to get you guys out of the way. Righto, so I've managed to get that in. It's just a little bit, you just got to move it, yeah, get it in the right angle. And then, see, as soon as I put you, it's hard. Come on, mate, just. I can't get myself in the right bloody position. I've got bloody, Righto, move that out. Shit. I've got lights and crap in the way. Right, so just on that turn. That's not on. There we go. And it's like, because that thing's plastic, it's quite easy to munt it up. Now, what I'll most probably do is I'll get a the knob, the manual knob thing, which replaces that whole thing. And I'll have it and I'll just keep it as a backup. We'll just see how this goes. It's just a really awkward spot. Obviously, if you pulled the carby out, it wouldn't be a problem. Right, let's see if we can get it tight, but not too tight. Right, that's it. And then you've got this little rubber gaskety thing. Make sure we put that back over. Again, you guys are in my bloody way. I don't have light. Where's my light? Come on, get over, you bastard. I think that might be right. Is it right, guys? I can't see. I think it is. Yeah. Because it was a bit of a chore to get the bastard off. I want to make sure it's sealed, because we don't want shit getting in there again. Righto, here we go guys. Are we ready to go? I've just screwed everything back in down there. Let's see if it works. Oh, look at that. It actually goes. It's not smooth, but it still works. That's back to pretty much like it was. Oh, that's fantastic. And that's, look, bloody great, eh? DR650. Bloody fantastic. That's what I love about the DR, these old style bikes. It's not just DR650s. I mean, try fixing something like that on a KTM or these new bikes. Now, I know they don't have chokes because they're fuel injected, and you wouldn't have the problem that we had here with those newer bikes. But just pulling a few bits and pieces off to get to something. I've worked on enough. I'm not a mechanic, just help people. I've worked on KTMs with Kent's got a KTM, and just the amount of shit that you've got to pull off just to get to something simple, to try and fix something that you can do yourself. It's just, they're an absolute bloody nightmare. And that's the beauty of these old style bikes, is you pull a few bits and pieces off, you can get to what you need to get to, and then fixing something, it's old school technology, you can pretty much do it yourself. If you're not inclined to do it yourself, you take it to Essendon Motorcycles and Mowers down in bloody Melbourne, Damien or bloody Sean, their mechanics down there. They'll be able to do the job, and they can do it quick, which means it's a cheaper fix because they all charge on an hourly rate. And I know, I used to, you hear people complaining about the prices that get charged by mechanics and stuff. When you start actually working on the bikes to do shit yourself, and you realise the amount of time that you spend on it, you then go, shit, if there's, they might do it a bit bloody quicker because they've got the right tools and all the bits and pieces, but you still know that, holy shit, there's a lot of hours work in that, and they've got to charge for it, otherwise they go out of bloody business. So, I don't know, I just went off on a bloody rant there. Righto guys, hope you enjoyed that. If you've got a DR650 with a sticky bloody clutch thing, apparently it is a known thing to happen, hence why they have that little, you can buy a modification, it's a stick that goes in and out like that. You just pull it, it's a knob, boom, boom, really simple. Yeah, so they did that because obviously this happens. But, as you saw, it is easily cleanable. Shut up, Mark, let the poor bastards go. Righto, guys, remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.